Hey guys, so this is going to be another episode of White Pill Music, and this is an episode being recorded before I go to work tomorrow. So it's 12:18 a.m. I go to work at 10 a.m. It's like, Matt, get to bed. Yeah, I'll get to bed pretty soon. But I'd like to do a White Pill Music episode before I get to bed, and maybe this will be over the Mass Effect, one or two of the Mass Effect things with the latest screenshot. Anyway, Matt, you can edit from screenshot on. But anyway, how about that fucking music, right? How about that fucking music? Now, White Pill music-wise, I have an album for you. I have an album for you, and it's one of my favorite albums, and I didn't even realize it until relatively recently. And it's actually a very interesting title for an album, because it's a title for an album that I probably wouldn't necessarily find myself drawn to. It's called Metal Resistance. It's by the band called BABYMETAL, actually, which is a Japanese metal band, and they indeed have metal elements, but it's also a pop group of Japanese girls singing. And boy, oh boy, this album is one of my favorite metal albums of all time, actually. There is nothing more positive or upbeat than this gorgeous album. It basically, the entire thing sounds like the beginning, and then also in some songs the end of an anime show. The beginning of an anime show, like the like, you know, that Neon Genesis Evangelion beginning? That's what it sounds like, with like songs like Karate and Road of Resistance, Awadama Fever, oh my god, Yaba, Metataro rather. But then there are sad songs, like The One. The One is such a gorgeous song, especially the English version, because you can actually hear what they're saying. But yeah, The One, English version, I have it. Gorgeous song. In fact, let me read you the lyrics to The One, because I think this is one of the best songs lyrically of all time, in terms of being a positive, just beautiful message. And it actually seems like sort of a message of kind of bullshit, spiritual bullshit in the Mark Passio sense of, like, it's sort of spirituality that's engineered to, like, get you to think in a certain way, sort of in the Alan Watts sense. It's going to go from one God to then it was sort of a three-part God. Then it was now it's going to be everybody is God. And so this sounds sort of like that. So, keep that in mind maybe, but open your mind. We can't understand it. Please let me know. Let me know. Oh, we are the one. Together, we are the only one. You are the one. Forever, you're the only one. Just a beautiful song. Beautiful song. I feel it now. The time has come for us. Oh, in fact, let's look to a different version of the song, because tell me you know this is the end of the world is one of the lyrics that I remember. Oh yeah, here we go. No reason why I can't understand it. Open your mind. We can understand it. Please let me know if you know this is the end of the world. Please let me know if you know this is the end of the world. Just a gorgeous song. Let me know if you know the truth. Looking for our hope, looking for our dream. We're gonna find a way to change. This is our song. This is our dream. Please take us to the land of dreams. What a beautiful fucking song this is. I love this song. Oh my god. I love this song. This is one of my favorite songs of all time, and this reminds me of an Elliott Smith song. And yes, Elliott Smith is a very black-pilled music artist, but of course he has just gorgeous music as well, and so he could be seen as white-pilled as well. But Elliott Smith, what is it? Can't Make a Sound. Is it Can't Make a Sound? I think it's Can't Make a Sound from Figure Eight, which is a really beautiful album. It's probably his most ethereal sounding album in a polished way. Well, actually, you know, XO is like that. But this album is like XO if XO was more like Sgt. Pepper's and it had more colors rather than sort of the wintry tones. Although XO has like Independence Day, which is a gorgeous, colorful song, you know, all sorts of shit. And then, of course, you have From a Basement on a Hill, which has Memory Lane, which my girlfriend in college listened to a lot. And she also listened to Whatever Folk Song in C, which is from New Moon, which I would later get for myself. That's a 2-disc fucking sort of B-sides Elliott Smith album. I'd recommend the entire Elliott Smith discography, everything from Elliott Smith to From a Basement on a Hill and New Moon. But oh my god, fucking yeah, New Moon's gorgeous. If you like Elliott Smith and you want like sort of the low down, dirtier Elliott Smith, New Moon is High Times. Listen to High Times, man. But Can't Make a Sound, yeah, Can't Make a Sound is like, this is, I'll read you the full lyrics all in a row. And I'm sorry if I'm getting some shit on the copyright stuff. Sorry, YouTube. Let me know, right? But these are the lyrics in full to Can't Make a Sound as presented on Google here. I have become a silent movie. The hero killed the clown. Can't make a sound. Can't make a sound. Can't make a sound. Nobody knows what he's doing. Still hanging around. Can't make a sound. Can't make a sound. Can't make a sound. Can't make a sound. The slow motion moves me. The monologue means nothing to me. Bored in the role, but he can't stop. Standing up to sit back down. Or lose the one thing found. Spinning the world like a toy top. Till there's a ghost in every town. Can't make a sound. Can't make a sound. Can't make a sound. Can't make a sound. Eyes locked and shining. Can't you tell me what's happening? Why should you want any other when you're a world within a world? Why should you want any other when you're a world within a world? Why should you want any other when you're a world within a world? Why should you want any other when you're a world within a world? That's some beautiful T.S. Eliot, Wasteland, Hollow Men, whatever. That's some beautiful T.S. Eliot writing there. That is poetry. Why should you want any other when you're a world within a world? And the way he sings it too, it's one of the most beautiful songs of all time. If there's one thing you do after you watch this video, if you're watching it and you're still watching it, I would ask you to check out Can't Make a Sound by Elliott Smith. And if you haven't started listening to Elliott Smith yet, and I mean started listening, because if you like him, it will be a journey. But if you haven't started listening to Elliott Smith yet, actually, I'd probably recommend XO. That's perhaps my favorite album of his and maybe his best and most accessible. XO, Elliott Smith is a great album as well, self-titled. Roman Candle's great. Either Or is amazing. Figure Eight, it's sort of, I think Figure Eight is looked at like a little lesser than his other albums, but it is amazing. From a Basement on a Hill, the posthumous album, it's amazing. After he supposedly died, you know, I don't know, who knows who dies as a celebrity, but after he supposedly died, there's this posthumous album, and it's actually some of the most brutal, devastating shit he's ever done, but it's so beautiful and so nice. And then you have New Moon.